With those said, here we go. And without a doubt, the number one worst modern cartoon is Modern Family Guy, 2010 to date. My hatred for this cartoon knows no bounds. I realize a lot of people like this show, and that's fine. But personally, I think it is the worst nightmare of modern animation we've had in the last 5 years. Everything this show stands for, everything within the spirit of the show. The only cartoon I can compare its lowbrow, artless, crass, empty, nihilistic spirit to is Mr. Pickles. But that at least was just a low-budget, small-team Adult Swim experiment. Family Guy is a very carefully planned, high-budget show, with a whole team of these bizarrely cruel writers behind it. Every single character that might have been likable years ago has just become so anger-inducing in today's modern Family Guy that I can't feel a shred of interest in any of them. For example, relatively nice, balanced, inquisitive liberal, complete jerk, redeemable father, psychopath. The only character I can think of that is kind of more interesting than he used to be is Stewie, who went from a stereotypical Bond villain to a well-rounded, quirky guy. But even then, that's only when Steph's not using him as a soapbox or when he's not murdering people. I know it's mostly just me, but I really do despise everything that has become of the show. Until I did the top 10 worst Family Guy episodes, I had no idea how much filth Modern Family Guy had spread, though the earlier episodes certainly had their gems. By the time we were at season 13, all the brightness, decency, and class the show might have once had was long gone.
Ryan, why does everything you touch turn to garbage?
Watching these modern seasons of Family Guy was the most dark, laborious, exhausting set of shows I ever watched through. After I did the worst Family Guy, I swore never to watch this cartoon again, and except for this, obviously, I plan to stand by that. I often find it hard to picture the voice actors in the studio saying some of these lines with a good conscience. Making fun of the handicapped, suicide jokes, domestic violence jokes, assaulting women with a laugh. There's something to controversial jokes if they're done well, but these jokes seem to lose the original effect of shock humor. Seth, you're a really talented guy, but it is time to end Family Guy. I take your new racist cartoon Border Town over this crap. In my opinion, Family Guy remains the biggest disgrace to modern animation that is still running. Pardon me if I've gotten a bit overly serious. I know some people do like the show, but Family Guy just has this way of making me lose my sense of humor. But when you look at the vast majority of cartoons, I honestly didn't have that many that qualified for this list. I mean, looking back